It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Here's George Springer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit in the air to right field. Myers is under it. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
First baseman
coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A fastball, foul tip, but it sticks in the glove. No throw. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Will Myers. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he takes ball 1. McHugh gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Carlos
Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Set to get his day started, Marwin Gonzalez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away. First offering on its way. Brian McCann is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 now to McCann. And a fastball just a bit up.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Randall Grichuk. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Brad Miller. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number one. So striding in, Chris Herman. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number two. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Second baseman.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Correa. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Down and away, ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison in foul ground, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, Will Myers. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman number 10.
In there, 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Beltran. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 10.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Randall Grichuk. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Gurriel is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway. So stepping in.
Leading off for the Rays. Catcher, Chris Herman.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
In now, Matt Duffy. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jose Bautista.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder,
Here's Will Myers.
6.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Myers.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Miller.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher,
digging in once
17.
again, Chris Herman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the ground to the right side. There is Altuve. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be tasked with starting. Blake Snell is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Herman is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Designated hitter, Marwin
Into the
Gonzalez.
windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. There to get it is Bautista. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matt Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony Sipp.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too high, and it's 3-0 to short. Correa takes it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Myers.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Correa.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
There he goes. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Corey.
Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the
Now
other.
pitching for Houston, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box, Rendell Gritcher. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Brad Miller. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Miller.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Catcher, Chris.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Center fielder, number 4.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Myers is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
First baseman, Yulienski.
Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game is the victorious Rays. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 minutes.
An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego tonight. It's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Jose Altuve is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Solarte is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Reddick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hey now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alex Bregman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Shatner is there for it. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, The pitcher, number 43.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson's under it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Yonhervis Solarte.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. Here's Eric Ibar now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Grounded to short. Correa has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. This one skied out toward right. Solarte has a beat on it, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being
1 ball, no strikes.
hit by a pitch in his the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Throw won't get him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Up high in the air. Kiesler has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Lewis Shatner. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Joseph Kiesler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The pitcher, Colin Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane.
That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. Shatner rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he's back into second here safely. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Left fielder Carlos
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 16,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder Alex Dickerson.
In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Bregman has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Stepping into the box, Lewis Shatner. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Joseph Kiesler. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the... Now at the plate, Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 43.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. He's got it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Correa.
Hot shot on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a bullet down the line, right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Stepping in, Colin Ray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pitcher, Colin Ray.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Dribbled back toward the mound. And a rather easy first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air now, out to left. Beltran has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, George Springer.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
First baseman, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Popped up. Back behind second. Kipnis is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Third baseman, number 2.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson on his horse. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Alex Dickerson.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. And he's retired 1 away. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put him play against him.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Eric Ibar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Lewis Shatner. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Shatner.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they have taken the lead. Stepping up to the plate, Lance McCullers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
McCullers.
Mark Kell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Mark Kell.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Number 1,
Rich. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Comes set with the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Schimpf on the move. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw will go to third, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Shatner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the runner's trying for third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner goes for third. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he is in there. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He got under one and popped out his last time.
Josh Reddick.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. And Francisco Liriano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. and start the home seventh. Chris Owings.
And hitting for the Padres, number 20, Chris Owings.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. DeAndre Camp.
And hitting for the Padres, number 17, DeAndre Camp.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Liriano sets. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So strike. Heading forward now.
Alex Dickerson.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Carlos
Kevin Quackenbush.
Your attention.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Smoke toward the hole, taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian McCann is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in, Francisco Liriano, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Marwin Gonzalez will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Jankowski calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Shatner in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Austin Hedges. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Eric Ibar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, George Springer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a look over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Shatner. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play. Stepping into the box. Lewis Shatner 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Lewis Shatner.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Chris Owings now.
Third baseman, Chris.
He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. So digging in now, Kevin Quackenbush. He could be bunted. Manuel Margot will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The Padres, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's the home opener of this new season. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Dahl is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Desmond ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
Justin Turner.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So striding in, number 35. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready now, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Forsythe onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right side and right into the shift. Taylor has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Number 35 retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So in is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Up next for Colorado.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Taylor.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the catcher Brian McCann, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Taylor is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Taylor.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
On to first, and they get them both.
Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. For Turner, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Keuchel is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Here's the pitch. George Springer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Trevor Story.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ichiro Suzuki.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready on 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Beltran comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
And that misses ball 1.
Gonzalez.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Now at the plate. Brian McCann. First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and he is in there. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Dahl is there, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the run is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Carlos Beltran. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos Beltran.
In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Dahl has a play, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 35.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Beltran will make the catch, and the side is. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Marwin
just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So
Third
stepping
baseman,
in,
number
Alex
2.
Bregman. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher,
16,
Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. High pop-up. Chatwood has a play. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And the in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
In now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taylor's got it. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Lucroy reaches out for the tag, and now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Chris Taylor.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. At the plate, Justin Turner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Turner
has a look. Now the pitch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 35. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Will Harris gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So a runner at second. 2 down now.
Right field,
Carlos Gonzalez.
Pinch hitting for Colorado, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
7 hits.